So, how formal would you like your wedding to be? There are a few different determining factors that you may want to consider before you think about attire. What time is the wedding? Events before 6 p.m. are usually less formal than events after 6 p.m. Where is the venue? A less formal venue will probably call for less formal attire. If you're considering an outdoor wedding, it's also good to think about how hot or cold your attendants might be in the outfit you're considering. For instance, your attendant may not appreciate a full wool tuxedo at an outdoor wedding in August. How comfortable are you, your attendants, and attendees with formal attire and dress requirements? In the end, it's about you and your style, as well as that of the people who will be celebrating with you. If you love bow ties and suspenders on an average day, then maybe a very formal event is for you. If you struggle wearing a tie all day at the office, maybe something less formal would be your preference. Take your time and find something that you'll enjoy. While there are some styles of tuxedo that are not generally seen in a suit, the most common difference between the two has to do with satin. If there is satin on the lapel of the jacket, which is right next to the collar, just in case, and a stripe of satin down the pant leg, it's a tuxedo. There are a couple of exceptions, but for the most part, if there is no satin, it's a suit and generally less formal. Let's take a look at a few different levels of formality that you can consider for your event. This isn't an exhaustive list, but rather some of the most commonly used. Business casual includes khakis or other professional slacks, dress shirt or polo shirt, and a matching belt in either dress shoes or loafers. Ties can be optional, and it's recommended that the host of the event specify whether or not a tie should be worn. Semi-formal attire includes conservatively colored suits and pants, such as black, navy blue, or charcoal, a similarly conservative colored shirt, such as white or ivory, a matching belt and dress shoes, and an optional tie based on the event. Once again, we generally recommend that the host of the event specify whether or not a tie should be worn to prevent confusion. Semi-formal is usually worn at events earlier in the day before 6 p.m. and is also common for wedding attendees. A step up from semi-formal is technically formal, but that catches a lot of different options. The first one is incidentally black tie optional, which depends on the preference of the attendee. If you don't mind taking a little bit of advice from your assistant, I don't generally recommend black tie optional because it can cause confusion among the guests as to what to wear, and they may feel over or underdressed once they arrive. However, you can kick it up just a little bit to black tie formal. This includes a tuxedo coat and pant, a dress shirt, either a vest and tie set or a cummerbund and bow tie set, and corresponding dress shoes. There is a subcategory referred to as creative black tie that includes jazzier elements such as colorful coats, high fashion vests or shoes, and other cool accessories, and you're definitely welcome to do that for your wedding, and it still falls under black tie formal. This level of formality is usually worn later in the day, after 6 p.m., and is also common among wedding attendants. White tie formal is the next step up from black tie formal and is very rarely used in day-to-day events. It is still popular at specific times, such as formal morning events or evening events, and extracurricular activities like galas. Some engaged couples like the look of pieces of the outfit, such as the tailcoat, for that special someone they're walking down the aisle with, while others pull out all the stops for a show-stopping formal wedding. In the daytime, white tie formal includes a morning coat with matching striped pant, wingtip collar shirt with pleats, vest, bow tie, and formal shoes. For the evening, a white tie formal is a tailcoat with matching pant, a piqué shirt with matching white vest and bow tie, and formal shoes. Gloves are optional, but of course, please take pity on your attendants and decide ahead of time if you would like for them to wear gloves.